Well, goodness gracious me. Oh my goodness, I am live. Yes, welcome to this brand new edition of the Orns pre-match. It's been a little bit late here. I apologize for being a bit late. I guess the alarm clock did not get off the way it should have. It is very early in the morning here. Hello, Ferrero Watford. Hello there, John Weatherly. Hello there, Harrison Allardyce. It's always great to see you all. Thank you, and welcome to another brand new season of Watford and Orns WFC together, and with you, the fan base, of course, the loyal Watford fan base. Always a great pleasure to see you. My apologies for being late, Dan Atkins. It's always great to see you on Instagram, also live on YouTube on the Orns WFC network. It's a great pleasure to have you all. Welcome to another season of Watford FC football, and of course, another season of Yields. Welcome, 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 everyone. Delightful to see you all. He's back. Yes, Harrison, I am here and back. Dan Atkins, thank you very much indeed. Great to see you. Yeah, once, yeah, once. Well done there. Thank you, Jack. I hope you're well. Watford, Serbia. Nice to see you as well. Great to see you all, Joe. Loving the shirt and the scarf, Omar. Thank you very much indeed, Joe. Good to see you. Hope you are well. Always great to see you all here on Yorns WFC on Instagram and here on the Yorns WFC YouTube channel live. And I do hope you're having a good day. Not confident, says Dan Atkins. Yep, I haven't even got to the opponent yet, Dan, but you are quite correct. It could be a rough one today against Millwall. But what do you think of the season, everybody? Cheers there for Watford, Serbia. Nice to see you. And Jack Poddington, love the early kickoff in Australia. Nice and early, isn't it, for us? Jack, I hope you're well over there in Australia. I think it's nighttime there, Sunday night, isn't it? Something like that now. It's very, very early in the morning here in San Francisco, California. Very early indeed. So early that I didn't even make the starting time in terms of the alarm clock. And I'm normally very good at waking up. But I missed it this morning. But at least I didn't miss the kickoff. I remember the last time at the Den, 3 set pieces and game over. We got to deal with that. Yeah, we do, Dan. Millwall going to be a problem today. We don't do well there, Dan. You're absolutely right. The Den is a graveyard for Watford. We have not fared well there since 2015 was the last time we got a win there. Joe Larkin, though, is a bit more optimistic on Instagram. He says he has high hopes for today. What about you all on YouTube? What is your verdict? The prediction today from the Watford Way on YouTube. Thank you very much, Watford Way. He asked, what's the score prediction for today? I think it's going to be Millwall 2, Watford 2. I actually think Watford can get a point out of this one today. Watford Way, that's my score prediction. Millwall 2, Watford 2. So thank you very much, Watford Way. Nice to see you aboard here on Orns WFC on the YouTube channel. It's always a pleasure to see you all. Harrison Allardyce on Instagram says, I don't have any confidence if I'm going to be honest. Well, yeah, look, you look at this season so far. I don't know. This off season so far has not been a great one from Watford. If I have to be honest, it's been a very modest approach so far, as you might not have been surprised at. The ownership is doing what it's doing, but not enough. Elton John even said that he wanted to see some signings. And when you've got the honorary life chairman and the former chairman of this club telling you that he wants signings on his social media account, telling you that's a sign of something, isn't it? Keith Merriweather, hello to you and well done. Welcome back to Orns WFC pre-match. This is the first one of the brand new season. Millwall take on Watford at the Den. Watford have just, of course, in the last few minutes released their lineup. It's pretty much the same starting lineup as we saw last season in a lot of these games. Jack Boddington has told us if Cleverly, I think, we'll be able to turn things around if things go south. And Jack, I think so. I think that Tom Cleverly is going to actually last the entire season. I absolutely believe that Tom Cleverley is going to last the entire campaign. That is my prediction. I do hope that you can hear me loud and clear. If you can't, let me know. please, if you can hear me, let me know. If you can't hear me, let me know. But look, just let me know. It's great to see you all again, and great to have you back here on New Orns WFC as we get ready for Millwall versus Watford. Here is the predictions. I want to hear your predictions, and I'm going to read them out. Dan Atkins says, I reckon we will come 18th, to be honest. Wow. Dan Atkins, you really think we're going to be that bad this season? 18th? Wow, we're barely alive in the championship, according to Dan Atkins. 18th from him. What's your prediction about the championship and where Watford will finish in it? Harrison says we could easily get relegated. Just hope Tom can get them playing some good football. Wow, really pessimistic here on Ewan's WFC on Instagram Live. My goodness me. Harrison, not really confident about the chances of our Golden Boys this season. Jack Majelli's hello to you from Wisconsin. Nice to see you early this morning here, live from San Francisco, California. As Watford in the next half hour, at the bottom of the next half hour, we'll be getting ready to take on Millwall in that 12:30 kickoff at the Den, a place where Watford don't do well. It's really great to see all of you here. Thank you very much for joining. A few more minutes, of course, to get your comments and predictions, not just about today, but about the entire season so far. It's not very confident reading from Hornets fans who are telling me that they do not think that this team is going to do very well this season. And Harrison gives a big thumbs up. Thank you, Harrison. 4-1 Watford today, says Joe Larkin. You never know, folks, about the game against Millwall. Millwall are a difficult side, and I know Neil Harris is back there with them, but you know what? Doesn't mean that Watford are going to be an automatic loss today. I think it's going to be a 2-2 game. Joe Larkin's gone much better than that. He says it's going to be a 4-1 Watford win at the Den today. That would be a very nice start. Remember, Watford scored 4 goals in their first game last season. That, of course, was against another London side. That would be Queen's Park Rangers. Now, we'll see if Joe is correct. I think that Millwall and Watford will get a 2-2 draw here today. And I think that would be a very good result for Watford, considering what they have done recently in the Den. And so we will see, Joe. I hope you are absolutely correct. We will see after the game. You can come right back here and come back right here live on YouTube as well to see if Joe Larkin is correct. It is so good to see you all here after a long off season. And I am back. We are back. You are back. And this is Orns WFC. Orns getting ready for Millwall versus Watford. Ollie WFC has joined us. Hello there, Ollie, live on Instagram. Hate to be so negative, but unfortunately, the only thing I can see, Dan Atkins says on Instagram. Normally, I want to be confident. Agreed, Harris says. This is the first season I'm like, we are definitely not getting playoffs. Harrison and Dan do not look at this Watford side as doing very much this season. Do you think Batter should start? Yeah, I think he should, Jack. He's a live wire. He's a young lad. I would take a chance and get him in there right now in the deep end. I would have loved to have him start this game, and I think he should. But that, of course, well, we'll see what happens with it all, won't we, in a few short minutes' time. Jack, thank you for that. And I would take a point, says Dan Atkins today. Sills has joined us. Hello there. Thank you, Michael Sills, for joining. Good to see you. We're going to be a scrap for a point today, says Ollie. Yeah, it's going to be a tough game, Ollie. I think you're absolutely right. This is not going to be an easy contest today. Millwall are a very disciplined side, and they are going to throw hammer and tongs at the Watford defenders. And I would be a little bit nervous about our defense. I know we've signed some left-footed central defenders, but it's going to be a tough game. That's why I'm pleased about Joe Larkin's optimism about this football match today. If we can get 4 past this side, that will be a really good start to our season. But I think Millwall are going to be making things uncomfortable like they always do, their set pieces, their physicality. And look, if it's windy today, and I don't know if it is in London, but if it's windy, it's going to be very difficult for Watford as well, because they don't deal with that well either in some of these conditions, and all that kind of thing makes Millwall a very difficult proposition because they are so physical. Archie Wright has joined us. Hello, Archie. Hope you're doing well here on Orns Extra on Instagram live. It's the pre-match program, and it is so good to see you all after a long time off. I've really walked away and really just gone away from any kind of football. Well, Watford football, really, because it's a long, long, long slog, and so it's good to be back. And welcome back here on Saturday, August the 10th, 2024. Jack Boddington on Instagram Live. Please don't forget to join me at Orns WFC on both Instagram and on YouTube and on X as well, the Orns WFC YouTube channel, which I am talking to you from live already right now. It's great to see you, folks, and Watford fans everywhere. Thank you very much indeed for making some time. I'll be doing this just for a couple more minutes now before moving on, because of course it's time for the game almost, isn't it? It's at the bottom of this hour. Jack Boddington says, "I'm worried about how the defenders are today. Pollock taking up a bigger role. Let's hope he's ready." Sahir, hello to you. Morning. Yes, good morning, Sahir. I hope you are doing well. Yes, indeed. How have I been? Well, Sahil, I'm sorry. Sahil, it's great to see you. I'm sorry for mispronouncing. It is great to see you again, Sahil. It's been a terrific, it's been a good August so far. I've been very well. Thank you for asking. A lot going on. It's just amazing how time flies, and we are back again, Sahil. Thank you very much for asking. Took time away from Watford for the entire off season, and I'm right back here for the very first game of it. As are you. It's great to see you. Love the kits, of course. I think the new kit's been good. What do you think about the new kit, by the way? And the next few minutes here, it's about 5 more minutes before saying goodbye. What do you think about the new Watford kit? What do you think about the home kit, which of course I'm wearing the home shirt? What do you think about the away strip that the Watford team are going to be wearing this season? Your comments on that. First game nerves, Sahil says. First game is always a bit dodgy. Let's see how we set up. We will see indeed. What do you all think about the transfer market? We've still got, of course, some transfer business to do, because this cannot be all that we do this season. I certainly hope not, because we've still got a few weeks until the end of this month before we can say business is done. You took time away, and so did the owners. Yeah, Michael Sills. Good job, Michael. That's the comment of the day here. Yeah, it's not been good, has it, so far, Michael? I think, as I always say, it's time. We've got to be patient. But look, we're patient every season as fans, and we don't really get a lot in return, do we now? But Michael, we will see. There's still 3 weeks, about 3 weeks left before this transfer market shuts. We will see what happens. Love the kits, says Sahil. Thank you very much, Sahil. All are different and great designs. The away shirt is growing on me. Thank you very much indeed there, Sahil. Talking, I don't think necessarily about what you see behind me, but I think talking about the new stuff that Watford have put out there. The away kit, I think, is fabulous. I love that black strip that they've got. And of course, here we go with the brand new strip, which of course was unveiled a few weeks ago. And I'm sure there'll probably be a third shirt at some point. It's so good to see you all again. Thank you very much for coming out in force here on Orns WFC pre-match, of course, on both YouTube, live on the YouTube channel at Orns WFC, and of course, live on Instagram Live at Orns WFC as well. Great reading your comments. And of course, in just 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes or so, it's Millwall versus Watford at the Den. And I like both home and away kits, says Jack Boddington. I hope we get a decent third kit as well. Yep, that would be a very good thing, Jack. These kits, I really think that since the Kelme folks, these folks have come into the mix, I think the vast majority of their kits have been very good. I wasn't especially fond of the home kit last season, but I do think that their away kit wasn't bad, and their third strip wasn't terrible either. At least that was my view. But they have been terrific and spot on for these last few years that they have taken over as the kit sponsor. Very, very good stuff, or at least the kit manufacturer. They have done a great job with that. Okay, I'll read out a few more of your comments before saying goodbye here. Don't forget to come back, won't you, directly after the game is over, because I'm going to be doing something. We'll see if this works out, but I'm going to be on X doing the Orns post-match on X at Orns WFC, and I'll also be doing that live on the YouTube channel as well. And then, of course, I will be also doing Instagram live, but maybe I'll do them all three at once. We will see if that works. So stay tuned for that right after Millwall versus Watford today. I'll see what I can come up with here on the technology side. Let me read the rest of your comments. Andrew French, says Sahil, said yesterday that Tom said we are very close to getting a number 9 and a central back in, centre back in. Yeah, I did see that, Sahil. Yeah, I read those comments from Tom as well. Thanks for mentioning them. We'll see. And the proof is in the pudding. And well, what kind of number 9 will it be? Because we've got two players now. Sahil, I can tell you, as you know, that the starting lineup today, Bio is in the lineup. He's not the prototypical number 9. And of course, Radovic, who is a number 9 and doesn't play like one, is on the bench. So we'll see what happens with that. And we will definitely be looking to see who the number 9 is that comes in. Sahil continues. We know that game we are going to get today. Long balls, physical battle. Let's hope, says Sahil. Boys stand up to the fight and not get bullied. Yeah, that's going to be critical, isn't it, today, Sahil? That's what I was talking about earlier. It's going to be one of them where Millwall make it very difficult for you to play. They're going to be up and at you. They're going to be very physical. They will be pushing people around. Watford, as you say, Sahil, will have to stand up to that because it's absolutely critical that they do and gain a foothold in the game early and then start to take the advantage and the initiative where they can, because they're going to get very few opportunities against this very stubborn Millwall side who are very aggressive and very physical. Let's see how Watford deal with that. And the longer the game stays at 0-0, Sahil, the more of a chance I think Watford will have to get involved in this game and make something out of it. I think actually it's going to be a 2-2 draw today. That's my prediction, but we will see. Enjoy the game, says Jack Boddington. Enjoy the game, Omar. We'll see you at post-match. Jack, thank you very much. You enjoy the game as well. And I think at that point is a very good place to stop. It's great to see you all. I'll read your comments. We are just 20 minutes from the match, 20 minutes away from the match right now. It's been a pleasure seeing you all. Michael Sills says on Instagram, not sure Clev's fancies Rajovic. Bar came on against Brentford. Rajovic stayed seated on the bench. Very interesting. That was the preseason game. That's what Michael Sills is talking about. He's talking about the preseason game where Watford played last Saturday, and that ended in a 1-1 draw. I should say really quickly before I do go, Musa Sissoko is back. I don't know what you think about him returning, but I think it's a good return. I think it's a good pickup. I'm not so sure about Tom Ince, though. Speaking of Toms, I'm not so sure that Tom Ince is going to be that impact player, but we might very well be surprised about Tom Ince. 2-year deal. I was very surprised about that one, but we will see. Tom Ince might yet prove to be one of the surprises for Watford this season. Anyway, it has been a tremendous last few minutes. Thank you very much indeed, fellow Watford supporters, for joining me here on Orns on, of course, the lovely platform of Instagram that we have here, and of course the YouTube channel Orns WFC on YouTube. It is a pleasure to see you all here ahead of kickoff. I am going to say, and hello to you, Simon Rees Jones. Great to see you. I am going to absolutely see you right after the game here. Definitely on YouTube live at Orns WFC, and also on X at Orns WFC, and I'll try to get this live as well on Instagram at the same time. We will see, but definitely will be live on those other platforms. Thank you very much, Michael. Nice one, Omar. Enjoy the game. Absolutely. You as well, Michael. Great to see you. And Michael Thorpe, hello to you, mate. Hope you are well. Thank you very much, everyone. That has been it here on Orns pre-match, the first of a brand new season. A lot of Watford fans nervous, not just about this game, but about the entire season. My name is Omar. I am back, and you are back, and we are back, and the Hornets are going. Let's get ready to go this coming day at the Den in just under 20 minutes time. It's been a great pleasure to see you all, and I'll see you all after the game on Orns WFC on YouTube and on X, and I'll hop over soon after that to Orns WFC on Instagram, or maybe I can do them all three at once. Great to see you aboard. Take care of yourselves and enjoy the game. Come on, you Orns. Be well, and goodbye.